Hey, Ephraim. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this evening? Or this day, actually. It's not evening yet in Latam, is it? Hey, Alien and Manahera. More streams? Yeah. This week. Next week, probably no more streams because of busy work. But let's see. I'm not promising or unpromising anything. Let's see how things develop. Ephraim, I'm inking a drawing right now. Nice. It is 1:30 here PM. Yeah, that's what I thought. Middle of the day. Like the way that mechanical pencil looks, man. Really neat. You're compensating the weeks, I see. Yeah. It's a tumble one. I haven't used mechanical pencils in ages. And then since they sent this for me to use, I thought like, might as well use it. We went out today with a girlfriend and we checked out sort of like a big park nature area not far from Amsterdam, like up in Amsterdam North. Walked around a lot, it was quite nice. Had a good time. Ooh la la, Mr. Kim Gresen, how are you doing this evening, eh? Très bien, I hope. I don't know why the ooh la la, but I thought I'll go along with it. I did a quick pre-sketch for this one digitally as well. Trying to stick to that one now. Let's see how we do. What we are doing today is we're trying to merge Dodge or make Dodge into a robot that is so fast that it can dodge bullets. That is the main idea. And then to make it just a little bit more interesting, for the head, I'm using sort of the hood of a Dodge Charger. So I'm not sure how that will work out yet, but you're still showing the sample image. I do, don't I? Okay, wait, let me change that. Back, example image, browse, here. This is what we're doing. So you have sort of an idea of what's happening here. Thanks, Kim. I had the same kind of idea. What would I draw with the Dutch front? But then got distracted with other stuff. Yeah, I got distracted most of the day with other stuff. So I thought now before going to bed, let me sort of hammer this out while I feel semi-inspired. Something like that. I think this will be most of it. So here, oh yeah, here I wanted to erase a bit. Okay, where's my paper? And I also want to draw at least one bullet. So I'll try and not forget to leave that area a bit empty to show the bullet whooshing. Maybe there as well. I could also just come in with white afterwards. Actually, that might be a better idea. That I just do that trace line with white. And I was also thinking, like, since it reminds me of, like, I did use an ostrich as a starter for this one, for the animal run. I wanted to use these sort of big joint balls, and then it can pivot on these quite easily. And now I just have to adjust these leg thingies so it looks somewhat symmetrical. I'm planning to a late Inktober start today. Hopefully I go ahead and doing it. I'm thinking on getting a new sketchbook and a couple of ink pens so I can inspire myself, being myself another sketchbook junkie. Won't this be like your nth sketchbook that you haven't finished, Manuelito? Why don't you just take one of your old sketchbooks and try to fill those up? Why don't we do that? Like, already we killed a lot of trees as it is. Let's try and not murder even more, shall we? Oh, says the guy who also has a million unfinished sketchbooks. Gotta love it. Robert Party Pooper. No, you don't bring those nasty sketchbooks again. I know I do not have the high horse, so man, I know. Alright, let's see. What are we going to use? This one, I like this one. Okay. I'm not sure if this ganging up on me is nice, guys. Not sure how to feel about it. All right, let's jump into our fine liners. You know, we will support you if you're not a grumpy old man giving advice. You don't take yourself. Fair enough. Fair enough. Actually, I have a dodge open here somewhere. Let's make sure to have it here. Jackie loves Halloween, so I'm planning on drawing 31 spooky characters. Ah, that's very nice. Is it like characters you come up with, or will it be recognizable sort of characters? Ooh, great. That moved the camera. All right, let's refocus the camera since I moved it anyway. Let's see where we are. Okay, and let's check that focus now. Display, no. Razer webcam. Configure. Let's see, that Z is quite blurry. There, that seems to be a good focus. Okay. Probably a mix of them. If I have the time, I'll surely design some characters myself, but of well-known stuff. You know, vampires, werewolves. Yeah. You think I said from day one. All right, I am curious what you come up with, mate. Oh, no. I'll stick with this. I was thinking of maybe switching to my 005 fine liner. But this oneer shall be enough and do the job for us. Oh yeah, I do not need this anymore, nor do I need this, and this could come in handy. everything there can probably be black, but we will see in a minute. What's that robot based on? Which animal? It's a ostrich. It's a running ostrich that I was looking at to get inspired by this. Jiraul Islam Vlogs. Hey from India, hello. Alien. Hey Robert, you have any tips for drawing cityscapes or urban environments? I'm asking because I'm doing one as I'm watching the stream. Screw the fine liner, more like good enough liner. Am I right? Hey, he's here all night, folks. Give a hand to Squirrel Sneaky. Okay. Do I have any tips on urban environments? A lot of detail. Depends on the what angle you're drawing at. I mean, that's where you can play a lot with setting up perspective grid. Let me see if I have any fine liners here. So that's where, if I was you and I would have paper, then you can say, okay, this is my horizon line, and then you set up an environment. Or if you want, you can bring your camera lower, of course, but then you can say just the typical, these are my buildings, and then you say that's another sort of vanishing point, and then you can really draw whatever you want sort of buildings in there. So it's all about having fun with urban environment. How's it going? It's going good. We went checked out an area outside of Amsterdam, in Amsterdam North. Haven't really been there. It's a big sort of nature terrain situation. So cycled for quite a bit today, walked for quite a bit today, came home, was a bit tired. You know the old man tiredness that you, when you're much younger, you're like, oh, I walked all day long, no problem at all, let's go out party. And now you walk a little bit and like, oh, I'm dead. That sort of feeling. But definitely worth it, and definitely a lot of fun. Oh man, I totally fell asleep after lunch. I had to work. Damn those old man vibes, right? You just sit down a little bit. Let me just rest a little bit, because yeah, I think I might be a bit tired from today's walk, and then you're out. How young is too young for old man tiredness? Asking for a I don't know, buddy. I would say everything below 30 is unacceptable. You're supposed to be a virile young stallion at that age. Alien, you told me knowing architecture helps a lot, but I'm having issues with the scale of everything, like as if I'm not imagining the right imaginary. camera lens and write FOE, you know what I mean? You know what would help you? If you look up a movie scene that you like I don't know what you're watching, but if you think of something like what was Will Smith legendary? Will Smith had a zombie apocalypse sort of Last Man or whatever it was called, and you had a lot of camera shots just from eye perspective throughout the whole city. So if you want to draw something like that, just look up a scene, and especially if you're drawing digitally, just try to draw over that scene. Just replace some of the elements with some of your elements. See how that will work. The perspective is right, of course, but it does feel like pictures. Yeah. It really depends on what you want to showcase. On a regular day, how much are you biking in Amsterdam? I know it's a super bike-friendly city and that everyone bikes, but I'm just wondering if this old man needs to train to visit or not. Not a lot, because I work from home. When I had an office job, I was cycling on average around 10 kilometers a day. So it was half an hour plus something, like 35 minutes to where I was working and 35 minutes back. And that was about 10 kilometers. And now it's much less. I mean, today, so only the walking was 10 kilometers. Cycling, my watch doesn't count, but cycling was probably 15, if not more. So yeah, adding all that up, I don't know. It really depends where you live in Amsterdam, because if you want to live affordably, you're probably going to live somewhere outside of, or on the outskirts. They call it here outside the ring. Those are the cheaper areas in Amsterdam. And then you have to cycle like for half an hour to get into city center. No, it's not that bad at all. It is quite doable. You're from the States, right, Squirrel? If I remember correctly. There's not too much biking going on there. Even though it is good. 10 out of 10 would try to ride that robot if I encounter. Not sure it's made for that, my friend. But I am glad you're confident in it. Is the pun now? It's a dodging dodge. Yeah, that works. Let's run with it. Where do I have? Technically, I should have a thicker. I'll use those. What do I have here? Two, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Can take those later. Yeah, I live in Boston. Boston. We actually do have a decent amount of biking around here, but you guys are on a whole other level there, which I wish we were on. Yeah, Boston is one of the more pedestrian. It was it took 005. It's one of the early settlements, right? So it's a bit more European as opposed to California and some other cities. Actually, it's almost too much biking. I get scared when I have to cross the road there because of the amount of bikes. Yeah, I mean, even other, like even just cyclists or Dutch people from other cities don't necessarily like Amsterdam bike traffic, but it's really not that bad. You get used to it relatively quickly. I went to Copenhagen 2 years ago, and they had a lot of biking, and some folks there said Amsterdam was even more. Yeah, actually, I don't know which city has more biking, but yeah, both enjoy their bikes. Which I honestly, I really don't see why you would need a car in a big city if that's all you do, like that's where you live. I was always a fan of a solution where you like have big car parks outside of the city, and you can, not even so big car parks, but you could just rent a car if you need to go somewhere outside of the city. But inside of the city, you rarely need a bike. Vinicius Costa, my friend. Yay, welcome, welcome, my friend. I don't think you're missing much if you're not on time. I still leave them up, like, officially for a couple of days, and after that you can just find them in the live stream playlist. And besides, it's not like we're talking about a bunch of relevant stuff that you miss out of unless you hear it live. If you could visit anywhere in the world for vacation, where would you go? Ooh. I mean, many places. I've only been to a couple of places in Southeast Asia and I really liked it, so I do want to go back to Southeast Asia. Vietnam, Thailand, Philippines, all places I would like to visit. In Latin America, I really wanted to go to Peru to climb Machu Picchu. I think that is going to be closed now for tourists, so that's gone. But still would like to go to Latin America and check out some more places. Where else? I guess these are the main things now that come to mind. Vinicius, because I like the environment and the interaction. Environment? Are you talking about this drawing or are we talking about something else? I imagine something else. There's not a lot of environment in this drawing. I know you're from Peru, Efrain. Oh yeah, and of course, Japan. We were planning a big Japan vacation in 2020, just before Corona hit. We had to cancel our tickets, all that nice stuff. So that would be something that I would enjoy fixing or repeating. Dennis White, Robert, hello, I'm new to your channel. Welcome Dennis. You should write a book on art. I'd love to utilize and add it to my library. The idea is that I'm trying to collect these drawings and also a couple here and a bunch of old ones. Like these are last year's Inktober, and turn them into sort of a sketchbook book. Not really a teaching book, but sketchbook book. And let's see if people are interested. I don't know yet how I will do it. Maybe Kickstarter, something like that. Not sure yet, but we will see. Because I just want to gauge if people would be interested at all. Because yeah, I don't want to just do something and then nobody cares about, because not that interesting. Vinicius is talking about live stream. I like the live environment interaction. I missed that like the live. I thought, yeah, I get it. Makes sense now, makes sense. You miss me misunderstanding things, yeah. Robert, come to eat ceviche, the original one. What was ceviche again? I knew it at one point, but I forgot. Was it something fermented? Well, it would be something you can be proud of. That's already really cool, in my opinion. Well, let's see. I mean, I did, wait, let me bring it. Maybe some of you saw it. Ooh. Oh man. So I think this was the first time or the second time I participated in Inktober. I did this little book for myself. Like, it cost me 30 euros, which is ridiculously expensive, but I still liked it. So I had this for every day. I had a little story, and I was also just following the prompts and just doing drawings that go along with it. And it's very shiny, very thick paper. And I was used this adventurer guy, just in setting him in all sorts of things. I like this one, sad, and I don't know if you see it, but I draw Calvin and Hobbes. He's sad because there's no more new Calvin and Hobbes. And of course you can't see much because the light is shining, but I could do this technically, and then you would see more. There we go. So yeah, just running through some space stuff, some more space stuff. Yeah, so I did this little book. Oh, this was a good one, Jump into Hyperspace. Sort of like a Star Wars jumping into hyperspace. Clinging onto transport. He ate something not good for him. Dinosaur chasing him down. Tree, not so, yeah. So I had a couple of good ones here. I like this one as well, Relax. This, yeah, I just don't like dogs. I guess I just put it there. And then some more little things here. Yeah, until we were done. But yeah, this was fun. I'll have to put that away. Ceviche is raw fish with onion. Oh, I will never ever eat that, my friend. You can give that to others, please, not to me. I do not eat fish. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that was a really fun book. I'm not sure it's worth 30 euros, Alien. I really don't think so. But thank you for the encouragement. Okay, then we have one more thing like this here. No more Calvin and Hobbes, but did you see the new book that Bill Watterson was coming out with? It might be out now, but it was called The Mysteries. Are you? Don't you give me hope. Bill Watterson. Huh? What is this art style? I'm not sure about the art style that is. Are we sure this is him? I mean, I gotta be honest, I love Bill Watterson. Of course, he's a great writer and everything, but I also love him for his art style. And seeing these mysteries, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. It's very much not something that I enjoy. And it also looks more like photo bashing. Or not photo bashing, but like mixing photos with drawing. So it's a no right now. Yes, I can show you. Give me a second. Bam, there's my face. So actually maybe we have some more here as well. So this is the types of visuals that they say are going to be in there, which I don't know. I mean, probably together with the text it has a better effect, but like for me, I could take any little block of Bill Watterson's drawings and I learned so much from it. And this is also an aesthetic thing. It's just really not. It's not for me. Might be nice. Nevertheless, the wizards watched the horizon uneasily and made note of the strange creaks and shudders occurring far below in the ground. Yeah, just not my thing, I guess. Back we are with the drawing. Yeah, he's the author, not the illustrator. Yeah. Same, I have mixed feelings about it, but I'm excited to see him become active again since he hasn't put anything out in like decades. Yeah. Hey, Jose Sosa, welcome back. Now we can take the 005. Where did I put that one? There we go. Just to add some details with that. Don't know what to say. Don't know I liked it or not. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. So it is probably the more you see it, the more you can decide if you like it or not. And sometimes something weird like this can become endearing the more you watch it. For me personally, it doesn't work just because I had an expectation. And I imagine it was probably him as the writer and not as the illustrator. And I don't want to knock his writing skills because those Calvin and Hobbes books were amazing. But yeah, I really love his style. I learned so much from it. And I would love to see more of that. Oh yeah, here there's another antenna that I forgot to draw in. No, I guess I'll just black it. I'm trying something out. Let's see if it works. It could be cool if you could review others' art. Nah, I don't feel I have the authority to do that. There's just people who are much better at stuff like that than I mean, if I'm okay with helping you guys out, like I do that all the time when we have so I don't know when you were here last time, but whenever we have contests, I review and give feedback on the pieces that the people do for the contests, but that's as far as it goes when it comes to me reviewing stuff. Today, with a music choice, I want everybody to feel like you're in an elevator waiting to arrive on the right floor. And be surprised why there's somebody drawing in the elevator. I feel like that's the goal today with this music choice. Okay, let's take. I have the 3 here. So interesting. Matze haven't demanded other challenge yet. It's not Matze usually. It's Bogdan who's the challenge master and wanter. Yeah, well, I knew you would say that, but worth the try. It could be the music, exactly why you're getting so calm and tired indeed. I mean, yesterday we had the crazy drum and bass, so I thought, you know what? Maybe today we could take it a little bit easy, mellow into the whole Inktober situation. No need to go full out every day. Sometimes we can chill and just do some very nice chill thing. Oh, by the way, guys, look at me. This, what you see here now, this is people drawing in movies. They're like, oh, I don't know who was drawing, Andrew Garfield, and I know how to draw. Let me just trace this line exactly. Yeah, I drew all of this. Ooh, let me draw this. Oh, look at me, I'm artiste. I am drawing. I'm an actor who knows how to draw. I guess you can see that I'm salty about those scenes. I don't like those scenes at all. I don't know why I singled out Andrew Garfield. I don't think I ever saw him draw. Okay, leave him alone. He's a good guy. Well, you know, I don't know, is the chat recorded, Manuel? Maybe the chat will be recorded and they will see you pooping all over them. If you want, I can take a screenshot and post it in a Discord. Hey Rob, already following you on Instagram. Great drawings. Thank you, Jose. Thank you very much. I thought we had each other back. Squirrels, hey, Robert is an artist and an actor. What a wealth of talent. Do you like techno from the 90s? Some, I do, yes. I'm mostly on hip-hop, but there's plenty of house that I like as well. Less techno, more house. I was a trance guy when I was younger, and then I also did, well, in the last stream we had a lot of drum and bass, so that should also tell you something about my tastes. There we go, nice thick outline there. Alright, let's do these bullets quickly and then we erase and we do some ink washing. Let's do some matrix. And then we fill in the lines a bit later. Yeah. You're not going to intimidate. Of course, the vampire is into trance. I didn't know that vampires and trance go together. Oh, that sort of trance. Ah, pun. I missed it. I'm ashamed for not having caught that. Okay, I feel like we need to dirty him up a little bit. He's too clean. So my 1er and my 0.5er will come in handy now. Just a bit of schmutz. In the future, you would see Andrew Garfield use Midjourney and call it the day. Yeah. Let's see where it leads us, this whole AI revolution. Let's do some cutting lines as well. I'm missing those. Hi India. Hey Jirasul. I think you said this already. Welcome from India. Alright, that's a nice cutting line there. Maybe turn this into a proper cutting line as well. We don't need cutting lines there, but here I want it leads us to hell. I don't know, man. Give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Here I saw this one. I left this empty. We have that there. Did I not erase this here? No, it just looks like that. Okay. In the future, we'll just watch AI actors. In the future, we'll just use AI to watch the AI actors. In the future, we'll just AI the AI. All right. Ink wash time. Got stuck in a loop. Okay, let's see, where is my brush? I conveniently did not put it away. Okay, that's enough there. If I would not hit the camera with every dip, that would be fantastic. There has to be a more efficient way of putting a bit of water into these compartments. But I am a well-known not smart person, so this is how I'm doing it. If you have a problem with it, call management. I'm an AI this. I'm pretty sure the AI will have AI does before then. Hey AI, draw an AI drawing an AI inside an AI world. No man too professional for my taste. I like the bouncy. Okay. This is the darkest dark. We might add a bit more dark to it. This should be our medium dark. This is technically schmutzy water. And then we have more schmutzy water here and more schmutzy water here. This seems to be quite a dark schmutzy water. This seems to be the cleanest schmutzy water, or maybe this is the cleanest schmutzy water. We will see in a second. Okay, let's add some of this. I could have started with this one anyways because, okay, a bit wet, so let's soak some of it off. I need some normal, I have like super, there we go, normal toilet paper. Sorry, hiccup. Let's take some of this. Wow. All right. Let me pick some of this gray up because I did not intend it to be super gray. There we go. Bit of darkness over there. Can we do that? Where's my water? Make it wet. And now take away the wetness. I hear the shading came out pretty nice. Thanks, Luisa. Also, welcome. So this neck area, okay, let us add just a bit more black to our black. Oh wow, this is hard to open. Ah, there we go. So just a tiny little dip. Oh, actually touched it already. This might already be more than enough. Not really. There we go. That's technically black, which I don't want it to be, so we're just gonna sacrifice one of these other things. Yeah, that's good enough. So what kind of stuff is this? Ink, watercolor? It's just normal ink. Here, wait, let me show you. It's the very most regular India ink that you can put into stuff. So this is where I messed up, where I put this ink into my fountain pen. And fountain pens are sort of like made for diluted ink. And India ink has a lot of pigment in it. So that's why it really clogged up my first fountain pen that I bought. And that's how I learned that that's not the type of ink that I'm supposed to put into my fountain pen. That was a learning opportunity. Okay, let's take a bit more. But that's the fun thing about ink, that it behaves a lot like watercolor. So I'm totally using it as watercolor. But then it's like a very monochromatic watercolor. And I don't have to say how nice and meditative it is to do these sort of paintings. Because it has a little bit, I don't know, when you're a kid and you have your coloring book and you just color within the lines, I feel like this has the same energy. Just sort of filling in this coloring book. All right. Oh, I'm missing a line here. There we go. If it makes you feel better, I have two that are out of action, even though I did use fountain penning. Does not make me feel better. That makes me feel sorry for the two things. Okay, so since this is really nice and wet, what we can do here, well, actually it's a bit too wet. Let me take some of this wetness away, but then I can come with this darker watercolor and just see if I add a couple of dips, watercolor I say, and let it run. So let it do its own thing, and usually it gives us some nice results. Right, let me clean out my brush. It was nice to see you, Droids Amen. I have to go, but I promise I'll drop some ink drawings in the next few days. Just posted a miniature bust in Discord, by the way. Alright, cool. I'll check it out. You have a lovely day, Manuel. And yeah, see you around. Ciara, Centurion says, Ciara, welcome. I had another, what is this? Dutch, there we go. I want to open that for a second. Wash this out as much as possible, which seems impossible at this moment. Okay, where is this? Let's empty one of these out. You empty. There we go. There we go. That's a light black. We can use this maybe. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, now it does what I wanted to do. How very nice of it. Okay. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's take some water. I also want to go a bit darker here. Hello. Yes, I'll give it to you in 1 second.
How's it going?
Oh, almost done. Like 5 more minutes. I had a good idea. I like it.
It looks like ostrich.
Ostrich. It's based on an ostrich. Yeah. Very good. What color do I have here loaded? Could do some. I forgot to do the toes of our little friend here. They are very white. Okay, so I opened the drawing that I did before because I feel like I had something. Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted to draw. Yeah. And something like that. Okay, now, so what I had in mind to give it some more speed, and looking at my drawing, I'm just going to take one of this sort of semi-gray grays, and we're gonna draw a little bit of our robot. Just these sort of speed lines, and then also sort of the motion of the leg. And this should help us convey some speed. Español, Brazil, gratido, Mr. Robert. Eduardo Ritana. Not sure what you went to say there. I imagine it was something like that. So maybe some more darkness here, even though it's quite wet at the moment. So we need a second for that to dry. Let me erase this before we won't be able to erase it from the watercolor, or not watercolor, ink in this case. There we go. So we have our matrix bullets whizzing by, and then all I want to do is darken that area a little bit. The rest is relatively okay here. These we need a bit of grayness there, and then as I said, let's darken this area with a full-on whatever dark that is. There we go, something like that. That makes it pop a bit more. We can add a bit of that darkness there. and there as well. And then I am pretty satisfied. Oh yeah, these two canisters I still want to adjust a bit. So I'm just gonna add a bit of shading there as well. My voice is going away, goodbye. I guess it's a good time for me to also then bring this stream slowly to an end. Let's see, what does my magic device say? 1 hour 20 minutes. Yeah, it's a reasonable time to stop. Alright, so one thing that I wanted to do, this is too wet, but here it's pretty good. If I reach into my little drawing pouch here, I have a white pen, white gel pen, and I wanted to simulate the bullet whizzing by. Now this might look horrible, but sometimes you have to try. It is just not, I feel it is not white enough. Ooh, this is a bit thick. I don't want it that thick, so I guess we're going to stick with this white. If nothing else, I'll just go over it a couple of times. Shouldn't be too visible, but a little bit. Hey Samaku. Bye bye squirrels. Have a lovely day. I guess we can just build it up a little bit slowly. Yeah, there it's too wet. Nothing is going to happen there. And I could add just a couple of effects there. And of course, let's do a signature. Is it the 4th today? It is the 4th. Is not path. Ah. Dodge. There we go. All right. I think that's it. I am somewhat happy with it. Let us call it a day. Thank you for joining, ladies and gents. This is our little running Mac robot. And yeah, see everybody maybe tomorrow, because tomorrow we have the regular Thursday stream. So, bye-bye.